Yo guys, what's going on? Yorkie here, and we're going to jump straight into this match today in the FA Cup here in this FIFA 22 Tottenham Hotspur career mode. We're going to get straight into it. I am recording back to back, so whatever happened in yesterday's episode, whatever feedback you left, I'm not ignoring you, just haven't had a chance to read it yet. But this is a big opportunity. It looks like we're going to end up against Liverpool or Palace next, so most likely Liverpool. So a very, very tough tie. I've still rotated a little bit though. I think it's still good for us to rotate just a touch in this competition because I've done that the entirety. So I want to still give those players the opportunity because they got us to where we are now. But you will notice we are playing some key players in this one because I would love a bit of silverware. Spurs fans, of course, will want a bit of silverware. And we're chasing that today. We've got the conference semi-final. We've got the conference quarter-final, I think it is, or round of 16. And then this FA Cup game. So we are chasing the silverware. And hopefully one of these competitions will yield that. This is the Spurs lineup. And as you can see, we are going pretty strong. I've gone strong up top. Kane and Vlahovic start up top today. I wanted to give Scarlett it. He scored 2 goals in this competition. But Burnley are going to be difficult to break down. This won't be an easy game when you're taking on Premiership opposition. So I thought it made sense to have the main man Kane up top with Vlahovic today. Vlahovic. Dele Alli now. Wants Neres, surely. He's got Neres. Neres wants Vlahovic in acres. Vlahovic will make it 1-0 here against Burnley. And again, Neres just showing what he could do. He's so good. I genuinely was a bit worried in the opening stages of his career here at Spurs. He weren't exactly amazing, was he? But he's just picked it up. He makes these runs. Dele Alli finds him easily. And it's a great ball across then to Vlahovic, who again has started to pick up form in this end run of the season. And those early season worries about these players, I don't have anymore. Remember, in the background now we are tweaking sliders. So as days go on, I will probably start showing you them and what I've tweaked so far. I'm not happy with where they're at in terms of difficulty. At the moment, I would like the game to feel a little bit more difficult. I've kind of learnt how next gen plays now. So it's just kind of finding that realistic yet difficult outset of sliders. We had a really good set of sliders come the end of FIFA 21, a really good set, which led to us having a really competitive Crystal Palace career mode. That ball over the top to Dele Alli. Giving the ball away there. Vlahovic and Gil. Oh, now we're in a really good position, aren't we? Because Gil is going to have Vlahovic. Vlahovic is going to stream forward. He might return the favour for Neres. Now the run was coming in. It wasn't good enough. Finds Harry Kane, though. What an acrobatic finish from Sir Harry Kane. He's going to be knighted at some point, isn't he, boys? This man's going to be knighted at some point. What an acrobatic finish from Sir Harry Kane there. Great knockback in by Dele as well. Always there to pick up the scraps is Dele Alli. His endeavour and work rate in this series has been brilliant. Lovely finish. Tidy. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm testing release times this week. I want to see how they do. 3:30 is not a bad time for me, but it can be a 50-50 situation on whether you have enough time in the day with how YouTube kind of uploads stuff. So we're going to see how different times go. This interplay from us at the moment. Neres, surely he's in. And he's going to make it free. And Burnley are all over the shop. Absolutely all over the shop at the moment. Neres makes a great run. We might be able to make some of those crazy substitutions already, like bringing Harry Kane off. This has been a little bit too easy to exploit Burnley, really. Great passing, great movement, good goal. As I was saying, I have no idea what time this one's going to go up. And they're probably going to go up late and then get earlier and earlier just to see really how it works time slot-wise. What's best for us. Because I want to find a way to maybe have 2 videos a day on some days. Because I do have a plan in the background of a second career mode. Wow, they've given the ball away again. Of a second career mode we might be starting very soon. Von Vlahovic, turn that inside. He's brought 2 players out of position. And then Gil will get through there. And surely Brian Gil for his first goal. And that's exactly what he does. And it's 4-0 in the space of 33 minutes. And a pretty lovely performance from the boys so far. So we'll show you the sliders we're rocking with at the moment. I'm just in the early stages of trying to slow the game down. So sprint speed is down, acceleration is down, and pass speed is down. That's what I've got, as well as the injury stuff being up. And then they have the sprint speed, acceleration down, and the pass error down as well. So they're going to have less pass error because I do find they give the ball away a little bit too much. I like that they give it away more this year because it's more realistic, but they give it away a little bit too much for me. I have also improved their marking for the moment and their run frequency. These are all just being toyed with, and they'll be upped as we go on and we figure out what we like and what we don't like. That's a good ball over the top. Chris Wood's got an option. Oh, he went for the shot, and it's going to be a goal anyway. Off the post. What a shot that was from Chris Wood. And Anchuk will put it in the back of the net. He's going to be happy with that one, isn't he? Probably their first goal. We'd pulled Timber too far out, and that ball over the top did leave it a 2-on-1. I thought Wood was going to square it instead of shoot, but he didn't. But, I mean, it's an assist off the post. Can they have that? Yeah, we could call it that. An assist off the post. Dele Alli did great there to win the ball back. And what a man to give it to in Neres. Neres will fire that one forward to Dele. Dele might have timed it right, but he didn't play the ball correctly. I think Dusan Vlahovic right there was going to be in for a goal. I mean, surely he would have been in for a goal. And in the end, it's a bit unfortunate. Cork now coming forward. A weird decision to play him out on the wing. Chris Wood just puts that one wide. We'll head into the second half here, and I still feel comfortable, but Burnley came on strong towards the end of the half, didn't they? I think we probably actually had the chance, and then on their breakaway, they nearly scored one. Harry Kane will think that out wide to Gill. I'm going to miss Harry Kane, though. I'm not going to lie, boys. I'm going to miss him. I've given it away again. This has been a problem for them. Our biggest issue here is we don't have intense pace going forward. We do have Dusan Vlahovic, though, who's not bad from this angle now. We know that already. Oh, it's well saved by Pope. There we go. Chris Wood coming forward now. We have got bodies back. Oh, bring Sanchez to... Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Galini's got to do better. Galini probably has to do better there. He has to get out to it. That pass from Chris Wood. He's been the game changer, in my opinion, for Burnley in this match, as Chris Wood. Well, we've slowly been letting him back into the game, but I'm not too fearful. Scarlett's going to come on for Harry Kane. We need him for the next game. And Gill's going to come off. He had a good game, but he's getting a bit tired now, and I'm going to need that pace out wide. We'll bring on Stevie B. Bergwijn dangerous in that position. He gets it back across. Oh, and Vlahovic's ball nearly goes in. It was a scuffed attempt. But that nearly rolled into the back of the net there by Dusan. He got just enough on it. They've got height. They've got good headers of the football. We don't particularly. And Galini's having a bit of a poor performance here, but he does save it, but it wasn't convincing. Bergwijn there, great touch from him. He's got pace. He's got good dribbling skill. Bergwijn now still coming forward. Rayleigh still coming forward. That dipped. Oh, lovely play. There we go then, the full-time whistle in this FA Cup game, and what a game it was in the end. We really started brightly, and then we had to hold on a little bit and defend well towards the end of this one, as Burnley came back strong. 4-2 to kick off the episode. Nuts. Well, great opening game to kick it off, and we'll get to see Rayleigh if we're going to be taking on Liverpool or Crystal Palace in the next round, and Liverpool could be where this FA Cup journey ends, but you never know, but they are second in the league now. Although we've got a game in hand, but Liverpool could definitely be where the journey ends. I also noticed somebody say keep Alfie Devine. Now, I'm a huge fan of Mr. Devine, and I was put off by the fact that he doesn't even have a icon face, just a player face in general. Not even a face scan, just in general, just a face of him, EA. But we will keep him. I am a fan of him. He's 17. He could grow, so we will keep Alfie Devine around for the future. And we'll probably loan him out at some stage. But for now, I'll keep him around. We are training him. We are working on him. We'll see if maybe we can grow him into becoming anything. He might become something pretty decent in this squad. I don't know what his potential is. I'm not going to check it either. But with dynamic potential and some good training, we might be able to get him up to a good rating. We've gone full strength for this one against Everton. We are going to quick sim it, but I do have to cast my eye to the fact that we play Roma straight after this. And I'm a little bit nervous about that one. Two very difficult legs coming up against Roma. Hopefully we get a decent result here, and we do against Everton, which is kind of what I would expect when we do have our full-strength side out. We've got Royal, Emerson Royal, getting the goal, and Son again with another goal. We do now know who we are playing in the Cup as well, and it will be Manchester City. We've had some huge games against Man City. Of course, the opening game of the season where they beat us 3-2, and then the one more recently that finished 4-2. What is this one going to finish as? That is absolutely nuts. So that will be in this episode as well. I'm going to try and do this entire month in this episode. It is kind of the plan. And that Man United game we had has been rescheduled to the month after. We are at home as well for this first one against Roma. But the big issue is we do have Manchester City just a few days later. And that makes this really difficult to choose what we should be... Well, what team we should be putting out. A little bit rotated and a little bit not. Because I do want Son for the Manchester City game, no matter what. He's so good out wide. He's so quick. And like we say, he's decent at cutting inside. So I want Son for that Manchester City game. So he's definitely being rested. And if possible, take Harry Kane off as quickly as we can, basically. But this will be the starting 11. It's still very strong, even though we've rotated a little bit. But that is a very strong Roma side. I think this could be very difficult for us. Pretty big European night here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And I'm trying to cast my mind back to if they've had any big European nights here so far. In terms of knockouts, and I think they did, didn't they? They had the Dynamo game. And obviously Dynamo knocked them out. Hopefully, today we can have a decent performance. I think we need to do well in this first leg. I really do. No away goals, of course, anymore. No away goals, so we'll see. Roma, I said it before, I think they're the hardest team left in this with us. So one of us will be getting knocked out, and I'm hoping it's going to be Roma. It's also sad to know that Jose Mourinho isn't going to be in the game. That's just a little bit sad. This pitch looks a little bit bad as well, doesn't it, boys? I don't know what they've been doing on here. If we had the NFL, although there's a separate turf for the NFL, isn't there? But it looks like they've done something on here. It's not looking great, the turf at the moment. That's a great ball to Dominguez. If Dominguez is good, and he is good, I don't know why I said if he's good. He found Neres, but it was tight on us instantly. There's some players in this Roma side I'd love to have on our team. Dominguez now. Edged and hedged that, didn't he, Neres? Neres is clever. It's a good ball in. And he was up against the fullback, was Harry Kane, so he had the height advantage. I thought that was going to stand him in good stead. Tammy Abraham there coming forward. Find Neres again. I think he's going to be the danger man here early doors. And he's really starting to look like he is going to be. He whips that one across. Oh, what a save. Can we get to it? We can't. Patricio will count himself very lucky there. Tentative start, isn't it? Very tentative start. I'm going to whip that one in, of course, towards Harry Kane. Oh, he's rattled the crossbar. Pellegrini now up against Skip. Done really well. Timber was getting back across. And Tammy Abraham to make it 1-0. Lloris has fumbled that. Lloris has absolutely fumbled it. And Tammy Abraham, a guy we're looking at to sign potentially, has come and caused us some issues here. Lloris has got to be at blame for this. Really soft from him. Let's see what he does with the save. Oh, it's shocking from Lloris. He knows it. Half-time whistle does blow, and it's 1 goal to the good for Roma. And for that man there, Mr. Tammy Abraham. And he's caused me a lot of issues. I'm struggling. Timber's struggling up against him. They're isolating him and Timber a lot. And obviously, Timber's 5'11". Tammy's 6'2" tall. So we're struggling a bit with that. Already feels like a big stage of the season. Big second half here. This could be fit for a final, this game. I'm being honest with you. This could have been fit for the final, this game. Without a shadow of a doubt. Ball from Neres. Oh, he's going to win it back, though. Oh, that's great footwork from Neres. What can he do now? He's going to charge out wide. And then he's going to try and play the ball forward to Harry Kane. He endeavours to win the ball back again. Harry Kane now across to Dele Alli. Surely into Bergwijn. And we're right back in the game. What a wonderful piece of play that is from David Neres. And there we go. It's 1-1. Right back in it. I would love to be able to do that with my hand, but I don't know how to. But what a goal that was. Just well worked, boys. Just well worked. Neres, honestly, boys, I know we wanted Doku. I know you did. Nobody said Neres, and I just thought to myself, he'd be a great asset to the team for a low, low price. He's turning into something special. I'm telling you, watch that space. Neres is turning into something special, and his work rate to win that ball back there and dribble past those players, unreal. Well, we're back in it, but doesn't mean they're not going to cause us problems. They've got some really tricky dribblers. They've got some really good passers. Veretout and Pellegrini are just 2 great players. That is great play from Dominguez. Now Bergwijn. Bergwijn knew he had Harry Kane there. What's Harry Kane going to do? Harry Kane surely goes for this. Yeah, Harry Kane does go for it, and he does find the back of the net. Because to be honest with you, boys, when Harry Kane goes through there, you never sweat it. You never square it, because that man will find the back of the net. And all of a sudden, like that, we are now in the lead. Absolute superb stuff from the boys. Well endeavoured to win the ball back in the middle of the park. And that's probably one of the first times we've won it back in the middle of the park in this game. And there we go. 2-1. I come forward now. Pellegrini finds Tammy Abraham. Oh, that wasn't a bad shot. I want to say Lloris had it covered, but I don't think he did. Cristani there's played a worldie of a pass. Mkhitaryan's done brilliantly. Oh, Romero. Let Lloris come for that. Oh, no, Romero. He's been our best defender this season, we've got no doubt, but he's basically just set up Tammy Abraham. He has put that on a plate for Tammy. I don't know what he's thinking. Let Lloris collect this. It's not that dangerous of a ball in. He miskicks it. He slices at it, and it lands perfectly for Tammy Abraham on the volley. Well, individual errors here costing us. That's a really big error there from Romero. I can't complain too much because he hasn't made many mistakes this season. But that one right there, that one's a shocker. It's such an easy ball to deal with. Well, Sharari's going to come off. Pavon's going to come on. What a player he is, Christian Pavon. I don't know if they signed him in real life. I know he was at Boca's. They might have signed him now. It could have been a done and dusted deal in real life. But That's not a bad little substitution to be able to bring on. Neres now has got Emerson. Emerson wants Harry Kane. He's got Harry Kane! Oh, it's just past the post. Harry Kane, 5 shots. Tammy Abraham, 4. It is certainly a day between the 2 English strikers to see who can have the better performance. And I absolutely love it. It's been superb. And the fact that they show me that stat between these 2 is fantastic stuff. Bergwijn's making that run there. Bergwijn's making that run there. Bergwijn still on the football. Bergwijn! Oh, what a save that is from Rui Patricio. Tell you something, this has definitely been a game for the neutral. If you were watching this at home on yourself, you're having a really good time. That was very close. I don't even know who kicked that because I was fixed on Harry Kane. It was Timber. Oh, no, it wasn't. I looked like it was their player. It was their player. We're going to get the ball back. We're going to put it in a dangerous position for Harry Kane. It's going to land there for Romero, who could have made up for the mistake he made. And they've got a man down injured. That's a beautiful ball over the top now for Roma. Christian Pavon to be close up against him. And Romero. Tammy Abraham. Oh, he's in. He's turned. He shoots. And just like that, it's 3-2. And the striker that's won today is Mr. Tammy Abraham. And I knew Roma were going to be tough. I knew they were. But Tammy Abraham has got himself a hat-trick. Well, he's certainly showing Chelsea what they were missing, isn't he? Certainly showing Chelsea what they were missing. And we're so unlucky here. Romero nearly wins the ball back, and this is just good from Tammy. That turn, the way he takes the ball, unreal. Roma will have the advantage going into the second leg. And that man really stood up today, didn't he? 5 attempts, 3 goals. And just feel a little bit unlucky. We had a couple of chances to make it 3-2 ourselves. We just couldn't quite do it. And right at the end of the game, right at the depth, Mr. Tammy Abraham punished us. Some great passing from Roma as well. I knew it was going to be difficult, and it was. I think we were most likely the better side there. I think we had 10 shots to their 5. I think they had 5 shots, and they were all from Mr. Tammy Abraham. And he scored 3 of them, so I don't know what we put the blame on. To be honest with you, it's upsetting because Lloris should have said the first one, and Romero handed it on a plate for the second one. So there's 2 situations there that we need to not find ourselves in going into the second leg. But I think we've got enough in the team to be able to get something from that second leg. It won't get any easier because before we play Roma again, we've got to play Manchester City and Erling Haaland, which is not the greatest of situations to find ourselves in. This will be the starting 11 to hopefully see us through to the next round of the FA Cup. Lloris is starting in net. Tandanga at right back, Sanchez, Romero, Reguilon, Højbjerg, Lo Celso, Ali. It's a really strong team, and of course, we save Son to come back in here. And hopefully we can get the job done, because this, again, will not be an easy match. Tifo, Bernardo Silva. Interesting. He nearly was a Spurs player, wasn't he? They didn't want him all so much. He nearly came to us. This is, again, we're getting a bit unlucky with the draws. We could have had a much easier draw. We ended up with Man City here, and this will be a tough one, especially when they've got home advantage. Grealish now. That's a great ball across to Haaland. Get to that keep. So he does. Can we get enough? Surely. I was going to say, surely. Davinson Sanchez just shoved to the floor there. Henderson to PSG. Interesting. Don't see that happening in real life. Why is Mendy in the game? I didn't notice that. I didn't clock that. But why is... okay. I don't think he personally should be in the game. I will probably remove him from now on in future career modes. Unfortunately, he's going to be in it for this one. Son. Drag that one back to Harry Kane. Ooh, Stefan with a save. Sanchez there. Finds Son. Dele Alli. Oh, he thought he had Kane squared, didn't he? He didn't. If he gets that across again, though, he does have Son. Son, what can you do, Son? You can score. That's what you could do, Son. And that's exactly why I saved him for this match. And there we go. We go 1 up here against Manchester City in the FA Cup. Son comes back to haunt them again. I feel like we've got Man City's number in the way that they play. It's easy to break them down. And that is a great bit of play there between Kane and Dele Alli. A lovely finish. Celso there tries to fire it down the line. It wasn't the greatest of passes from the Celso. Could have been dangerous. Oh, Erling Haaland there's going to be fouled. And to be honest with you, I'm cool with that foul because Haaland would have been in. You don't often want them in a good free kick position. Is that Haaland actually over that? It is Haaland, and it's straight into the arms of Lloris. Now, this is probably where we've got to be at our best. And we might actually be at our best there because we've got the numbers advantage. Go on, Son. We've still got the numbers advantage. Son waits for Harry Kane, surely. And there we go. What great interplay again. And we're 2-0 up. I'm telling you, we got Manchester City's number. They're in our pockets. They are in our pockets. Great play. Son having a huge difference today, obviously. We did miss him against Roma. We certainly did. And He's had a huge impact in this one. Harry Kane's finished though. Stefan, you're never saving that, son. Regulon there plays that one into Dele Alli. And he just spots Harry Kane in a bit of a good position. But the ball to him. Oh my God, a mess at the back. We're going to come away with a corner, surely. You get a corner from that Man City mistake at the back. It's not bad ball in. The keeper came out. Interestingly, he was still out. I was tempted to try and chip him there, but we didn't. I want that run. I want that run. I wanted that run from Son. What can he do now? Great work inside. Son! Oh, great save from Stefan. We're going to be able to just dink that one back over. And it's cleared by Ruben Dias. Harry Kane manages to get on the football, though. Tandanga now in an interesting position for him. Oh, no. Harry Kane is still down on the ground, boys. Well, Man City just haven't kicked the ball out. Harry Kane is still on the ground. They just haven't put the ball out. Like, what kind of team is this? They don't care about anyone, do they? We'll block off Haaland there, but they didn't kick the ball out. Harry Kane's down injured. They never kick the ball out. Just shows you. Unfortunately, with that, that could be our season. I didn't put Vlahovic on the bench because I wanted Scarlett to have the opportunity in the cup. So this is a huge moment for him coming on. But that could be Harry Kane's season, boys. We don't have that many months left to go now, and that could be his season, and that's gutting because I'm not sure we fight on the fronts that we're fighting on without that man. At half-time, we do have a 2-0 lead. We've been pretty defensively sound so far, and I think we could have had more. They've been very easy to just smash wide open. Man City with a corner now. They'll want to create something from these. They need to create something. Giving the ball to Son there, though, will not create you anything. And we've seen Son do some miraculous stuff in the past. Oh, he might do it again here. He might do it again here. He's taking absolutely everybody on, his Son. Taking absolutely everybody on. And Lucas Moura's going to be in there. And oh my God, Son's done it again. What an unbelievable player. A Son-believable run from Heung-min Son, and Lucas Moura taps it in. And there we go, boys. 3-0. And I think this game is most likely done and dusted. Look, the Man City fans are already leaving. They're already going. They're like, we're getting out of here, boys. Don't want to watch no more of this because this could be 5-0. Lovely take as well for Moura. Well, I'm no fool. We've got a massive game coming up against Roma. And looking at how Son's performed today, I would like him to start that game against Roma. So he's going to come off the pitch. Oh, this is good play. And if Grealish gets it across... Oh, that's terrible from Jack Grealish, who's not had a good day, to be honest with you. He's not played very well today, as Jack Grealish. He's been very hit and miss. He's going to get a second opportunity here. And a good ball roll this time. But Haaland is blocked off by Romero. And then the shot's blocked. I think what I'll remember most about this fixture, regardless of Son's unbelievable performance, is actually the defensive work from the boys in this one. Has been brilliant. Oh, Bergwijn's been found in a really good spot there. He's just someone you don't want running at you. And this man, oh, he's overhit it. And Lucas Moura was nearly cleaning. There goes the final whistle. And once again, Man City had zero answer for Tottenham Hotspur. And Pep had zero answer for Yorkie Ball. We've managed to do it again. A great performance from the boys. Great performance from Son. And probably one of the best defensive performances we've had all season. The matches have now been rescheduled, so we know what we've got coming up next. But the key thing here is knowing how long Harry Kane's going to be out for. Dislocated shoulder, even though he's holding his knee. He's going to be out for 2 months. Absolutely devastated, boys, that he's going to be out for that length of time. That's a bit of a crusher, that one, isn't it? 2 months, so he's going to miss... He's going to miss Man United in the FA Cup. We play them back-to-back. That's a bit frustrating. We'll just quick sim one of them. And he might come back to... We might have him back, potentially, for the last couple of games of the season, maybe if we're in a final, but that's it. And that's it for us getting to use Harry Kane as well, because, of course, we've got the agreement that we'll sell him next season, so really gutted about that. Here we go then, boys. Roma take 2. They have the advantage. We need to score 2 goals and not let them score a single goal, so we're going for this one. Son and Vlahovic up top today together. Bergwijn on the left, Neres on the right, Ali. This is just an unbelievably strong team, and I really do fancy us getting the goals that we need in this one. My issue will be stopping them. I am noticing that Tammy Abraham is not starting. That is a huge bonus for us because I really struggled to deal with him in the last game. It's a little bit gutting not getting to see Roma in their actual kits as well. It really is. And I think that's going to change. I think they've signed a license with Serie A, potentially. So maybe in next year's game, we will have Roma back and we'll have the kits and stuff. But it is a little bit gutting when they're not in the game. It really is. And I don't think Juve will be anytime soon because they've signed another partnership deal with eFootball. So I don't think we'll get complete Serie A for a while unless you're on PC. And that's a bit gutting because I love the league and I would have loved to have done a career mode in it. There we go then. Big games and big moments. And key players need to stand up and have performances today. One of them will probably be Son. A lot of pressure on him now, of course, after Harry Kane's injury. I'm gutted about that. I'm still gutted about it. That's probably not going to change because he would have been absolutely brilliant in this match. Would have been exactly what we needed. Borja Moral. These are going to play a lot different to how Man City did. And already causing me issues. And that's a good block. Oh, this is good play now from Roma. Rich Kastrop, who does offer them probably a little bit more in defence than he does in attack. Oh, that's landed kindly for them. And it's 1-0 Roma. Spinazzola. And that landed very, very kindly for them from the deflection, didn't it? And that could be lights out, boys, here in the Europa Conference League. I still don't think Galini should be getting beaten at his near post, but you'll see the deflection there. There was a deflection. It's worked out beautifully for them. What a hit as well from Spinazzola. Galini he has to do better. The goalkeeping in this competition from both Lloris and Galini just hasn't been good enough. Well, Bergwijn might win the ball back here. He's done brilliantly. He has won the ball back. And this is a big moment here for Vlahovic. Oh, Chris Smalling just doing what he needed. Chris Smalling just doing what he needed when he needed to. Oh, another mistake made. They've given it straight to Son. This is a big moment now. Son needs to score it. Oh, and it's saved by Rui Patricio. He needed to score that one. That was a huge moment. They're not going to give the ball away often. They finally did. Chris Smalling give it away. And he's got to slot that home. Tandanga. Play that one across. Steven Bergwijn. Slots that one into Vlahovic. Son from distance. Oh, Rui Patricio saves it. Tight angle. Oh, Tandanga's found Vlahovic there nicely. Højbjerg's been found. Bergwijn. Great ball to Son, surely. He's got to score. Son, mate, you've got to score. You're killing me. Oh, that's a great pass to Stefan El Shaarawy, and this could be game over. Oh, he's blazed it over the bar. Bergwijn. You're going to play that one back into Son. Son's going to try and stab it across, obviously, if he could have got to it. We'll find Dele Alli, who is no stranger to some magic, and Dele Alli is no stranger to some magic, and there we go. We're right back in it just before half-time. 2 more goals needed. We've dominated this game. We've created the chances. Whoo, it is back on, boys. It is back on. Thanks to Dele Alli. Brilliant hit. Absolutely brilliantly hit. Well, we know what the task is here for the second half. Score 2 goals. We've got the one. We managed to break them down once. Let's go and get the rest. Vlahovic. Slides it in this time to Son, surely, and Son scores the goal that will equalise here. And finally, Son hits the back of the net. Great pass from Dusan Vlahovic. Great turned run from Son. It's 2-2. It's 2-2. It's 4-4 on aggregate. It's 2-1 on the night. And we just need one more, and we are going through to the next round, boys. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Joran Veretout, Pellegrini, Borja Moral will make it 2-2 on the night. And that is a huge moment for Roma. And all the hard work has just gone down the drain. A goal in devastating fashion, but they had cut us wide open. They pulled everyone apart. It's a fantastic finish. Well, can we do anything from the corner? Is the question. Probably not. Bergwijn! Oh, he nearly scored it. Romero hits the crossbar. Oh, my God, he's hit the crossbar. And that's probably the game, boys. I can't believe that's hit the bar. Oh, 88th minute and you hit the bar. Corner whipped in, but I mean, the game's over. The game's over. And I'm gutted, boys. I'm gutted. Mistakes in that first leg cost us. We missed Harry Kane. Son had so many chances in front of goal. So many chances. And he only took the one. Devastated at that, boys. Absolutely devastated. We did all we could to endeavour. I think Roma will probably go on and win this competition. We were by far the best 2 sides left in it. What a dramatic set of games. 5-4 on aggregate. And Tammy Abraham in that first leg has won Roma the opportunity to go further in this competition. Devastating, like I say, on the night. We just genuinely were the better team. 12 shots. Expected goals of 4.6. And we just didn't finish our dinner quite enough there tonight. And always gave Roma hope that they were still in the match. And that's the problem. You can't do that. We needed to really pin them back and we needed to score more quicker. And just mistakes have led us to that position. It's frustrating that we are out of the competition. The focus now will... Oh, wow. They both don't like me, do they? The focus now will be on getting Champions League football and on the FA Cup, which I think You know, we're in a semi-final. You never know what's going to happen in the FA Cup. Absolutely gutted to have been knocked out at that stage. We couldn't have had a harder draw, could we? I know the board hate me right now. They wanted us to win it, but we could not have had a harder draw in that competition. We really couldn't have. Now, we will push our way forward now to playing, actually, probably that cup game in the next episode, hopefully. We'll fly through some of these games. I would imagine we will anyway. We'll quick sim quite a lot of the league games now. As we get down to the crunch time of the season. The Harry Kane injury was probably key. I think if he's on the pitch there against Roma, he takes those chances. I think that was a huge difference that we were missing. But a 4-game episode for you boys, so I'm not going to ramble on enough because this one should be long enough anyway. Remember, I'm testing some new times out, and if you did leave comments on the last video, I haven't seen them yet because I recorded these back to back. I appreciate each and every one of you. Take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.